What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, your biggest 504, coming back at you with a regular just gameplay. It's not against opponents, it's a computer. Just wanted to put something out there. I haven't really put anything out there in a year. Um, this is gonna be basic commentary, nothing really serious. Just kind of really catch you up on what's been going on in my world. Uh, like I said, I haven't really been playing Madden. Just really been focusing on real life, paying bills, the usual. But this year, I feel I try to give Madden a try and just see what it has to offer. Because I mean, I've been seeing a lot of different reviews on all the improvements they're trying to do to the game. And this is kind of old. This is kind of like when I first bought the game, just to try things out, just to see how it goes. Um, and I just wanted to play uh, the game of the week, which was last week for the Saints. I mean, by the time this video comes out, it's going to pretty much be a week later. This week we pretty much playing, Tampa Bay. And yeah, this is a video game because in real life the Saints got torched in every phase of the game. So let's just start off by saying that there's likes and dislikes about this game. There's so many things that I think they still need to fix. They actually dumbed this game down uh, for basically anybody who's new to Madden can freaking play. Um, and they took a lot of the user style of play away from good ball players. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still could actually separate yourself by calling a really good game or putting your players in position, but they play zones a lot better. But at the same time, you got to put the right people on the field for it to really be effective. Because if you don't, they still play game. The zone's kind of dumb. Anyway, so as for me personally, things. I took a year off from Madden, and like I said, I just been focusing on my career. I do, like I said, I work for the government. If you guys haven't really ever followed me and heard me even talk about that, I work for the government. I do IT. I work with a lot of network equipment. A lot of system administrative type things. Regardless of what, like I said, I enjoy doing what I do. There's always something new, to be focusing on in my line of work. So last year, Madden just was a really disappointment, so that's why I took off. But I'm gonna be trying to put on a lot of different content up here. I got a new computer. I got a lot of new different things. All my stuff that I was recording with and doing a lot of commentary with is like on a whole different laptop that's not not even in my possession at the moment. So a lot of this stuff is just I'm just getting back into the flow of things. So um I, I think this year game could be promising. Something to build on for probably next year's game. And I like it. The run it still look like to me is overpowered. There's a lot of things that they still need to tweak on this game for it to be actually enjoyable. I done got this game kind of late, so I guess you could say I'm a late bloomer. So I kind of been in the lab doing my own thing. I done seen a lot of YouTube videos out there. A lot of guys copying, each other, or they changing a different way of doing things, of someone else's blitz. So I mean, there's nothing really original, and that's every year, to be honest with you. You just got to figure out your own little scheme, what works for you, and just roll with it and improve it. It's just like anything else you do in life. You find your niche or something, but you work really hard at it to make it better. So I mean, that's what I'm trying to do here in this game of Madden. Um, and just finding my niche in it. Because so far I done played a couple of guys online, and it just really, I'm not gonna lie, the game really annoys me when it comes to you know simple things that you kind of notice. Like if say for instance a drag just destroys everything on this game. I mean, it will always be open no matter who's guarding who, no matter what. It would always be open, and it gets really good separation. So but what I don't like about the drag is that You could throw the ball on point, and they make the guys act like they can't stop. They'll throw the ball completely inaccurate sometimes, and I know, it's based off the quarterback, and his short throw accuracy. But I done used Drew Brees a lot since I've been playing this game, and he's pretty accurate as far as short throws. But you got it to where you got some guys that just don't even have. I mean, the awareness to stay in bounds or the awareness to stop. Or if you try and throw it behind him so he could slow down and run between zones, I mean, it's just kind of like it's annoying. Another thing I noticed is you could throw user catching like crazy on this game. I mean, like crazy. If you got anybody over 6'2", pretty much you can throw this shit in there. Just throw it up, and they gonna get it. And I have my own little trick that I use. I eventually share that in another video just to show you guys. That's is is user catching dummy 1-on-1. Because you have a lot of guys got their own version. Like they say, you throw it, you used to click on and move your guy over and hit the triangle. And you do a jump. Yeah, that's pretty good. But why not let the computer actually put you in a position to get that really good animation catch? And I don't even know if I do it in this game. And I pretty much show you. Because as you see, I'm probably just doing some things that I kind of done in the past. A lot of screens, stuff like that. A lot of drags, just to just take what the defense give you. And by the way, that is probably the best tip I can give you guys right now. Take what your opponent is giving you. The moment you start trying to, um, I guess, do too much, is sometimes when you actually get yourself in trouble. And I read a lot of articles where they sit up here and they said that, oh yeah, the defense will adjust if you run the same play over and over and over. Let me explain to you guys. That is true to a default. I have ran a play over and over against the defense just to test that theory out, and I promise you they ain't adjust it. They they don't adjust it. They don't play it harder that I seen. And maybe it's just me, and you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, but no, I haven't seen anything. Um, so like I said, talk about a little bit of me. My resume, it is what it is. I don't really care about putting out free tips. I don't charge nobody. I don't do no ebooks. I don't really care. You ask me a question, I'll tell you. I'm not like no person who gonna join these tournaments. I done played, some Madden players back in the day. That's really high in the community, and I fare fairly even. I don't really laugh hundreds of hours you know, to try to improve my game because I really don't have the time. I mean, I'm pretty certain if I would, I would be up there in stature. I guess I'd join a couple of these tournaments and see how I fare. But I don't really have the time. My money is actually like spent toward family, toward bills, things that, some guys really don't have. I guess you could say they don't have to worry about it right now. They might be in college or they might be in high school or it might be in junior high. I don't know. I don't play different levels of people, and I think everybody brings something different to the game. I mean, I love football. I played college. I played at LSU. I played semi-pro. I played, in arena league. I played at different levels, so I'm an X and O's guy. I mean, I can kind of read defenses fairly well. I don't, a video game is a video game, but sometimes you outsmart yourself in the video game. Because let's put it into perspective. This is a video game. It's not that serious. It's not life. But I will tell you this: is this year's game is so simplistic to where you could take one average play and make it into a dynamic play. No shit. That's how simple this game is. It's not rocket science, you know. It really isn't. And some people actually get carried away with that. That's the best way to say it. But like I said, I enjoy this game. It's pretty decent. It's not bad. It got its goods. and it got its downfalls, like any other game that Madden has made in the past. And you just gotta like, just enjoy it for what it is. It's just a video game. So I say this: uh, follow me. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep putting out some good stuff. Um, I don't do this for uh, like views to get sponsors. Trust me, I make pretty decent money, for what I do, and I do it for the pure enjoyment of the game. I mean, I'm a hardcore Saints fan. If you didn't know, I rock with the Saints, but of course, like every year, Madden make the Saints just look horrible. They have their favorites and it shows and it reflects in the game. Um, and they say they keep their stats up to date and fair, but their stats really is based off what the hell they feel like, you know, um, should be that particular player that they might like. And, you know, it is what it is. I mean, some players is fair, but some of it is just ridiculous, of how they do their stats and ratings for players. But let's just say, you know, it sucks how they come up with all the hype on roster updates and stuff like that. But all they did is copy everything they had at the end of the year last year and paste it on this year's game. And I think that's kind of suck, you know, with the addition of the rookies. And they always juice up rookies. They never really like just gave them, fair grade. They just give them props off what they think should be that particular rating, and some of it is accurate and some of it isn't, you know. But based off the team that these rookies are in, um, they get juiced up a little bit more, and it is what it is. So that go that drag I was just telling you guys about. I think that's really crazy. You know, I mean, it's kind of stupid. Yeah, and I made a dumb throw. But like I said, I'm playing against the computer, and I'm just testing out a lot of things. And if you've been noticed, I've been showing a lot of play art, and they got some plays. Like I said, you could just run simple, and you're gonna get some yards. It is what it is. It's just to show you how this game is really played, and it's okay. It's not bad. I like it. It's very competitive. It makes the game a lot more competitive when you got uh, you're playing against an opponent that has a good scheme, and it makes the game a lot more honest. Uh, but I hate the simplicity of you taking a lot of the user control away with the strafing and being able to move, to I guess you could say cover more ground. You got to do a lot of circular motion to user, intercept because you could be right there next to the guy, but if if the guy is literally like, you press the Y button wrong, you just don't get an animation, you don't get an interception, you just the ball goes straight through your damn body. It's kind of silly. Um, and my next game that I post is gonna be against a live, person, just to show you guys, some of the things that I like to do, just getting the feel for the game. Um, Whether I win or lose, who really cares? You guys are gonna get that video. Uh, just to see, how simplistic this game is. And I haven't even been playing this game uh, a whole year. I took off a year. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And then you know what to do. Rate, like, comment, or subscribe. And it's your boy, Ubiquitous 504, coming at you for the 2014 season. We're going to get this thing popping off in the right direction. I know I'm a late bloomer. Y'all got all these ebooks and all this stuff out there. But, hey, there's always room for improvement. Just take it what it is. It's 100. Peace.